Yo, what up, Average Guys Podcast? Man, it's 39 degrees out here in Illinois. It's cold. I'm warming the truck up. But anyway, I'm about to get a quick workout in. But this time I'm gonna take you guys with me, kind of show y'all some of the workouts I do inside the truck. It's not very difficult. You can get it done. You just gotta be a little creative, man. You could probably pull off a few different exercises that I'm not gonna show y'all today, but I'm gonna give you a few. And we might go ahead and talk about a few more supplements and try to kind of complete my supplement series. If I don't do it in this video, I'll drop another one here soon. Let's get through it. Let's get to it. Yeah, stay tuned.
We're staring at the end, but I will not give in.
Yeah, it's time to get it in. It's a small space, but you got to improvise, get it in how you can. Reason I work out inside the truck is because sometimes, you got inclement weather situations, or, you're out in the middle of the woods, and hell, some parts of the country, you don't know what type of wildlife could be out there. So, sometimes it's just safer to be inside the truck. Got me a 50-pound adjustable weight there and a set of straps. Yeah, the weights are, between 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50 pounds of resistance. I'm not sure how accurate that is. I've never really trusted those measurements on straps because over time with use, the elastic is going to stretch out. So just like spandex or anything else like that, it is going to lose some of that resistance. So, but they do the job, they do the trick. And so here we go. So you know me, guys. I'm gonna start off. Get me a set of calf raises. These are important because, guys with smaller legs, you know what I'm saying, more narrow calf muscles, although they are powerful, quite fast. I mean, I haven't run full speed in, quite a while. Ain't nothing to run from, you know what I'm saying? But the calves are smaller muscles, harder to work muscle groups. So, I prefer to work these out as frequently as possible. So I do them every time I hit the weights. And so what I'm doing now, raise your arms above your head, or you can pull down in front of your body, giving you a kind of shoulder resistance similar to like a straight bar or something like that, low bearing across the shoulders. And here I'm still doing the calf raises, the same lift. Personally, I prefer to go above my head. Puts a little tension on those triceps, which is another one of my problem areas. So, all right. Yep, the next workout, what we're going to do here is we're going to get some squats, single leg squats. I used to hold a dumbbell in between my legs and do a double leg squat. But, as your muscles improve and your strength improves, you're going to get a little stronger. So you definitely got to figure out a way to increase that weight without necessarily, literally increasing the weight. So I decided to bear the load on one leg. And you can't see it right now, but my leg is cocked back behind me on top of my bed. My foot is resting on top of the mattress. And you go ahead and squat with the opposite leg. So we're going to switch hands. You'll be able to see it from this angle. There it is. See that leg kick back on top of the bed like that. Make sure you maintain your balance. And you can squat right there in between the seats. My foot is almost right there between the seats. You can't see it, but like I said, you got to make do with the space that you have. So, yeah, get a few reps of those. I believe I'm doing 15 right now. But either way, get it in, get the burn, move on to the next one. All right, so the next lift we're going to do here is a set of sit-ups with some leg lifts. I like to keep the cardiovascular activity up throughout the workout. Maintain a decent heart rate. Reason being because sometimes you just can't, like I said before, you can't get out of the truck in all conditions, in all places. So you want to do as much as you can inside the truck. So what I do is I go immediately from the calf raises to the squats, and immediately from the squats to the sit-ups, and then the leg lifts right after that. And then I rotate right back. And I keep up that behavior until I'm, pretty well exhausted and out of breath, at least for the first portion of the workout.
I don't maintain that throughout the entirety of the workout, but I do want to keep that cardiovascular activity high, at least for some portion of the lift session. So y'all can see I'm getting tired right here. I'm about to pause for a second there. Yup, catch my breath a little bit. It's tough, man, but you gotta do what you gotta do to stay in shape out here in this truck. It ain't the easiest thing in the world to keep fit, but you gotta do what you gotta do, because hey, physique does matter, man. You guys want to sit here and act like, you got a whole lot of women championing a dad bod and all that kind of shit. I don't know, man. But look, I'm 33 years old. I'll be 34 in September. To hell with that, to be honest. So, we're going to work hard out here, man. I'm going to try to maintain peak physical condition until, it's not even peak, to be honest with you. I mean, damn, I've never been the fastest at the mile run, or I'm not the biggest, strongest guy on the planet, but you know what I'm saying? I want to be somewhat able to keep up with my kids, man. I got a son, man. I got 2 sons, but I got a son that's he'll be 7 later on this year. He's getting older. Got to be able to keep up with him, so. All right, so here goes the prison workout, right? So you use the upper bunk, and you can get your fingers right there in between the mattress and the actual spring. I get it with box spring, but it's not really a box spring. Anyway, a plastic container for the housing of the mattress. You put your fingers in there and you can get some pretty good pull-ups. Curl your legs up. I've tried different positions. I've actually turned around and reversed the grip, and it doesn't necessarily work because your head will end up hitting the bottom of the bunk, gets in the way, so you can't do a full range motion. So yeah, I decided to do the foregrip and make sure my head can rise above the plane. All right, so the next here we're gonna get some shrugs. And this is where it becomes pretty inconvenient having this one dumbbell to lift, because it takes, twice as long to hit all the muscles and muscle groups. So you got to go, one side, then go to the other. But I'll do a set of 30 here. Go ahead and get the burn in. Like I said, I'm looking for a pump and try to keep my heart rate up a little bit. Normally I'd go for a lot heavier weight and do between 15 and 20. But since all I have is this 50-pound adjustable in here, so I'm using 50. I got it max loaded, and get my shoulder shrugs in. Like I said, man, you got to improvise. You got to do what you can. A lot of guys say, I can't work out. I live in a truck, but it's just laziness. Everyone's got some damn excuse. You know what I'm saying? There's always a reason why they can't do what they need to do, or what they should do, or what they want to do. You limit yourself that way, man, you make excuses for every portion of your damn life, man. Whether it's hitting these weights or your love life, it don't matter, So I'm gonna get some bent over rows. So I've got my hand in the butt portion of the seat, just to keep myself balanced while I lean forward. And you just roll it out, man. But like I said, and you gotta maintain your physique, man. When these women around here telling y'all that it don't matter, man, it does. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I've been married for 12 years, and my wife still appreciates how, the way I look and maintain her. Her big thing was a 6-pack. You know what I'm saying? And I don't. Hey, to each their own. I mean, if these ladies actually, anyway. But yeah. So we're gonna do what we gotta do to maintain our physiques out here, man. I ain't finna sit here and slack, dude. You know what I'm saying?
He did that.
Yeah, I like to watch Dragon Ball Z while I hit the weights, man. It keeps me all motivated, pumped up, and all that. It keeps me excited about hitting these weights, man. They don't make shows like they used to, man. Everything's about fucking, after Naruto, I guess it was all about chakra and energy and spirit and soul and all that kind of shit. Man, what happened to the good old days, bro, with Dragon Ball Z? That's why it's the greatest, man. It will always be the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Even Super is pale in the comparison. I mean, I'm nerding out a little bit, but hey, at the end of the day, bro, we used to hit the weights. Remember when Goku he trained in 100 times gravity? You know what I'm saying? And he did that shit for what? Was it 2-3 months on his way to Planet Namek? Dude, I'm like, hit the weights. Then he showed up with power and speed like they had never seen before, boy. Ooh. Anyway, let me get out my fucking... Look, so you just saw the push-ups, man. You get between the seat, put your hands on the butt portion of the seat. You can go ahead and get your push-ups in, you know what I'm saying? And you do them till you get a little burn. Because right next after that, I'm going to follow up with
I don't know what you call this, I guess a one-arm bench press. And you see I'm restricted by the bed, so I'm not able to get, some of the muscle that you would normally get if you was on a free bench going all the way past parallel. But, it does what it needs to do. Keeps my chest somewhat firm until I can get back to a gym. I mean, what we're doing in this truck, man, we're just trying to supplement these muscles, man. You're not gonna get the full extent of what you would get in a gym. You know what I'm saying? But here I am improvising, doing the best I can. So you get your little close grip right there, and then call it the end. Call it the end of the set. So like I say, do what you can. If you're gonna make excuses, you're gonna make excuses for every damn portion of your damn life, man. And that's what dudes are doing nowadays. It's always a reason why you can't do something. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, all right, the straps. So I don't know if y'all were able to see it, but the straps are pinched with the little ball ending, kind of like if you were gonna stick it in a door jamb. They're pinched down in between the bunks, so you can lift the bunk up, and you can put it right there, and then close the bed back down. So under the bed, there's a little compartment where you can store things, clothes, whatever, luggage or whatever. And so I pinch it down up under there, and I'm able to move the straps like you see right there, and for the calf raises and other exercises, I might utilize that portion of the truck. So I'm gonna go ahead and decrease the weight a little bit. You see how that weight works, I guess. All right. Okay, now it's on to some dumbbell flies. And again, it's tedious. You're kind of off balance a little bit. You got to use one arm, but do what you got to do. Hit a few of these. But yeah, guys, again, there's a lot of stuff going on in our country right now, man. Got men really just giving men and women alike. People are giving every excuse not to be in shape. But here I am. I've been driving trucks for about 5.5 years now. And you see what I look like, man. I haven't gained. I've lost weight, if anything. Hell, I started trucking, I was probably 170 pounds. I done got down to about, I think I'm about 158 right now, so I'm creeping up. But what I'm trying to put on is muscle, man. I don't want none of that, that jiggly stuff. I'm good, man. I don't want to look like a damn, soft, squishy. Nah, I'm good without all that, man. Because, honestly, that type of physique is not optimal for your testosterone levels. In fact, it's a tell. You suffering from low T if you got all that stuff in your midsection, man. And it actually perpetuates the problem. So if you got low T, you're going to build more belly fat, and more belly fat is going to contribute to more testosterone. More testosterone loss. All right, so we're going to get over some overhead tricep extensions. What I did was I actually combined, there's these, what do you call them? I don't know, the mountain climbing equipment, those little hooks. So they got hooks on there like that, and you go ahead and click them together, and now you can raise it above your head and put all the resistance on one arm. And so that's what I'm doing there. See how all the straps are combined at this time. And it's really tough to pull, man, if you can tell. So, but hey, put that resistance on there, man, because like I said, you want to stay strong, stay healthy, stay fit. Y'all know what time it is. So yeah, getting on through it. Look, I'm tired. See, I'm telling you. And see, what y'all aren't seeing, man, I'm not showing y'all all the sets, but see, each time each workout, I'm doing 3 sets apiece. You know what I'm saying? At least. With the exception of the calves, I'm going way harder. In between, sometimes when I'm going between, like, shifting the weight on the dumbbell, I'm gonna take some off. I might hit some calves in between that to catch my breath. I say I catch my breath with the calves. I mean, they do fatigue you, but I do put some, I put strain on the calves, and I pretty much continue that throughout the whole workout. But yeah, I keep the energy level high in here, man. And so here you can get the concentration curl. What I do is I put the armrest of the seat in the up position, right? And then you can get your feet right there in between the seat, lean back, put your weight on that armrest. I don't know how much weight it can take, so do that at your own risk. If you don't want to put it right there on the armrest, you can actually push your arm more inward and actually utilize the seat itself. It'd be a little safer doing it that way,
I'm not a huge guy, so, you know, I don't even feel like I'm gonna break it, but I might fall through that thing one day. Who knows? Shit, we'll see. But yeah, they're concentration curls. So I'm almost done. I think I got 2 more workouts left after this. No, that's the last one. There it is. Yep. And we talked in the last video about the forearms. Man, you gotta do your forearms. So there you go. And like I said, guys, that's it right there, man. That's me getting my workout in. So afterwards, today I had a salad, one of those little Walmart salads. You know, they prepackage it for you. They put a little ranch packet in there. It's bacon ranch or something like that. Tonight I'll have a Caesar. I had some sausage links I cooked yesterday, so ate on those this morning. And I'll probably go find something else inside the restaurant. But you know, I don't like to eat out, man, because mostly they sell you carbohydrates. You know, they're $15 plate. You get one little baby piece of protein. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really shit. It ain't getting you full. You're gonna get full off carbs in these restaurants. You know, so I try to do a little cooking. There it is. Get you a few flexes and stuff. What I look like after the workout, after I get a good pump. You know, I'm usually a little bit skinnier than this, but there you have it. So if I'm gonna go out, anywhere, I'm gonna hit the weights, try to get out. You know, if I'm gonna go out, take my shirt off, go into the beach, to the pool or something like that, give me a little workout before I go in. All right, like, subscribe, share. I appreciate y'all. We'll catch y'all next time. All right, man. I appreciate y'all for stopping in for the video, man. I didn't get to get into the supplements today, but we'll get into that another day, man. I may record it later on this evening. I don't know. But yeah, you know, guys, reason I started this channel, some of y'all know, some of y'all might not know. What I want to do is create a place of awareness, you know, where guys can come in and check in and kind of, I want to motivate guys, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, utilizing awareness in order to create a situation where guys know how to become stronger, more dominant, more successful. You know what I'm saying? Too much of our propaganda today is pushed toward, you know, inferiority, to be honest with you. I mean, they tell us to be soft, they tell us to be vulnerable, they tell us to, you know, I talked about it in the video, this whole dad bod movement and all this kind of stuff, and you know, I don't believe a second of it, man. I mean, you know, we've known, you know, physical fitness is a marker for men and for women. You know, men are more visual than women, but it does apply to women as well, fellas. Don't be deceived, man. And honestly, you owe it to yourself. I mean, screw the girls. You owe it to yourself to get your body in shape. You know, because who wants to get out here? This is how I feel about it, right? Who wants to get out here and do all this work, slave to a clock, slave to our nation, and then when it's all said and done, for all your effort, you're too damn old and tired to take advantage of what you've worked for, to truly enjoy it. You're old and you broke down, you don't want to go out, you're tired, your shit ain't working no more. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I mean, come on, dude. Who wants to live life like that? So here's a place where I'm trying to convince men, or at least, you know, because you know, guys, y'all don't need convincing. Y'all know it to be true. Y'all know what time it is. But, you know, it's easy, you know, psychologically to fall into the traps that society places for you, the complacency, or they'll hit you with some misinformation, and you latch on to it because it makes you feel comfortable and complacent in what you're doing. You know, they reassure you that you're doing everything that you can, but I'm here to tell you that you're not, and y'all know you're not. Y'all know full well you're not. So aside from all the feminist, you know, bullshit that they tell these women and all the stuff that they're talking about men, aside from that, fellas, we are not living up to our fullest potentials here, man. You know, so you want to be the best you can. Let's start by eating better. Let's start by working out. We can worry about the money and everything later, but let's get back in shape to where we can optimize our minds and optimize our ability to come out here and hustle. Y'all take it easy. Like, subscribe, and share, man. I appreciate y'all. The 16 of y'all that I do have as subscribers. Thank y'all. We'll see you next time. Peace.